Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We got a nice little treat from Escape from Tarkov today. They tweeted out preliminary roadmap to Escape from Tarkov updates. We don't do this too often, so this is a nice little treat for us. So in this roadmap they pretty much lay out the next few updates that we will receive, starting with update 0.13.0.5, which will be a technical update. This update includes fixes for visual problems with flashlights, the way they function and the light on weapons. So there's been a bug going around where if you have a flashlight on your gun and it's not turned on, people from far away will see your light on your gun actually being on, even though it is not on. So I'm really hoping that is a fix for that bug. And just some tweaks to how the lights work, so that will be nice and interesting to see. Rework of sky on all locations. Not entirely sure what they mean by that. Are they going to change the lighting or like the shaders for how, the sun looks and all that? Not entirely sure, but it will be interesting to see. Oculus audio tweaks on interchange and lighthouse. Finally, the audio might become a little bit better because it is horrendous on interchange specifically. Changes in the headset system, so I'm assuming this is referring to the Ear Pro in-game, so that'll be interesting to see how they tweak it and just probably how things might sound a little bit different. Changes in the AI voice line playback system, in particular their frequency, volume and positioning. Always nice to get just a little bit of a mix up, and change things up a bit. Fixes for incorrect sound and volume of gunshots and explosions at short distances. Again, always nice to see some fixes. Fixes for incorrect movement of bots in the prone position. Yep, okay. Next up in line will be the transition to Unity 2021. It will allow the introduction of new technologies aimed at optimizing and updating graphics, including support for HDR, reducing memory consumption by optimizing the memory usage of locations and items. That's pretty nice. It's mainly going to be a behind the scenes sort of technical update, but hopefully we should see an increase in performance. And that memory one is always nice because EFT is just a whore for memory. I mean, it's pretty bad. So that'll be nice. And we probably will just see the difference in game or playing. After that, it'll be a technical update 0.13.1.0. This update will be a technical update, like I said. Fundamental changes to the architecture of display and synchronization of players on the client and their connection to the server, including gradual increase in the number of players and bots in RAID to 60. This is something they talked about on the podcast we did about, what was it, a month ago now, I think, where they said they want to increase a lot of the maps player count to 60. Which everybody thought like, okay, that's impossible, it's already not in the greatest state right now, that will never work. And to their reply to that was, actually it does work, we tested it already and it works pretty well actually, so they'll be implementing that gradually by the sounds of it. Improving hit range, that's always nice. Increase in accuracy of positioning, position matching of players on the server and the client, always nice. Noticeable increase in FPS on online raids, probably not for my PC, but I'm sure that will help a lot of other people. Reducing the chance of encountering the desynchronization with the server, network traffic optimization, new calling system on old locations, optimizing RAM consumption, including elimination of possible memory leaks, optimized rendering system for semi-transparent materials. It's a fairly basic technical update with the big thing of gradually increasing the player count and bot count in raids to 60. Then we get the meat and potatoes. Update 0.14. which will be a content update, and I believe we will get a wipe with 0.14 and not before then. That's just a guess, and we'll be taking a lot of guesses in this video today. So the content update for 0.14 will be Streets of Tarkov expansion. That's very exciting. A BTR on Streets of Tarkov. New boss for Streets, which will be really nice. They talked about that in the podcast a month ago as well, where they said the boss will spawn at Lexus or Lexos, and that location will be sort of transformed into a highly fortified, like almost castle type of deal. So that will be nice to see. Vaulting, that is amazing. That's something we've been wanting for so long, and we're finally implementing it. Armored plates for body armor and rework of hitboxes, which is again something we've been wanting for so long, and finally we will be getting that. Kit presets, such a big quality of life update. Super excited for that. Weapon animations when interacting with cover. Okay, that's nice. Left shoulder shooting. Another thing we've been waiting for so long for. Finally we're gonna get it. Hideout expansion. No idea what that is gonna be, but I'm excited for it. Then randomized loot containers. This is another thing we talked about on the podcast about a month ago, where they said you won't be able to, just run to your favorite weapon crate or your favorite, I believe it's gonna count for hidden stashes as well, and it's just like, I'm gonna run to my hidden stash right here in this location where it always is. It's gonna be random. There might be a weapon crate in one location right now, and in your next raid it's not going to be there. It's going to be on a completely different spot on the map. So that should really encourage people to move about all around the map, hopefully looking for loot. So I'm excited for that. Rework of recoil mechanics on all weapon types. That's something a lot of people have been wanting, and the community is kind of split on the recoil, if it needs to be lowered or raised. So we'll see how that turns out. Quick pistol transition, another thing we've been waiting for a very long time for, and we're finally getting it. Suppressor durability, sound variations, subsonic ammunition. Suppressor durability is a very big thing. I'm really interested to see how it will affect gameplay. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people reading about that and being super mad, but I'm actually looking forward to it. Ammunition loading interface. I don't really know what they mean by that, but it will be interesting to see. Sight brightness adjustments, that's huge, and that's gonna be awesome when mainly dealing with night vision and some sights, but I mean just in general some sights can be super bright and annoying. User interface rework, which will be really nice. I hope that is gonna include the rework of an interface when you're dealing with traders that they showed on the podcast, which was super nice. You don't actually have to go into a trader, then hit back, go into another trader. You can just quickly switch between traders while looking at a specific trader, which will be nice. Quest rebalance, that's always nice. Rebalance of level, skills and mastering, always nice. Bipods and stabilizing firearms with cover, that would be really amazing. I can't wait for that. Choosing which body part to heal via hotkey, that can be very hit or miss. I hope it's implemented correctly and that it works fluently, because then that would be awesome. Helmet flashlights, not really something I think I'll use, but it's a good addition. Meds and food consumption upon double clicking, that is huge. No longer do we have to right click it and then say use and all that. We can just double click it and use it straight away. That'll be amazing. I'm looking forward to that. AK-12, PKM, RPD, SVT-40, 9A-91, underbarrel grenade launcher for the SCAR, and other. All of these are nice additions. Could be really fun. And I'm really looking forward to what that other entails. Overall, a bunch of technical updates, always nice to see, hopefully it fixes a lot of the issues we're dealing with. But that content update for 0.14 I am really looking forward to. Now, like I said, I don't think we'll see a wipe before 0.14. I think the next wipe will be with 0.14 content update. That's just a guess, I don't know. And if I were to guess, and again this is just a guess, I'm gonna throw it out there and say we're probably gonna get a wipe July, August. That's my guess, just because they already showed a lot of these things on the podcast, and you know, it seems like it still needed tweaking, but it's not like they're just coming up with a concept right now and need to build the entire thing. But I do think it is gonna be a while before we see the wipe store. So yeah, my guess, July or August, and obviously on a Thursday. Let's see if I'll be right or not. If you enjoyed this completely useless video because you could have really just went on to Twitter and looked at these yourself, then please leave a like and subscribe if you want to. I don't know, I don't care. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.